Layton. Yes, and it's going to be released February 13th, 2026. Welcome to your cinematic world of movies, your cinematic world of wonders. My name is Focus, the Batman.
And the man with no name, of course, we started out fleshy. When I mean fleshy, we have a lot of new trailers that we'll be discussing, such as Wonder Man. The trailer dropped last week, I mean last 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
Okay, but this just dropped. It's called Crime 101. You should definitely check it out. And now you have broken my almost 2 year spell of not watching trailers. So.
What made you? What? Oh, okay. Forget that thing. Forget that thing. Is a normal.
It's more than 2 years actually.
Eh.
It's actually more than 2 years that I don't watch trailers. Guys, I just broke that spell for you guys. But anyway, don't forget, today on the show, we'll bring you news and entertainment, of course. Movies that dropped last week, the ones that dropped this week, and more news, more entertainment, and of course, the banter that we are very well known for.
Exactly. And we'll also have a topic to discuss today, given it is the month of Halloween that's going to happen Friday 31st. We are going to be checking out and asking you your top three horror movies of all time.
Top three horror movies
top
of all time.
Three horror movies of all time.
Can we add series?
Of course. Now you could add series if Mike Flanagan did inside.
Definitely, Mike Flanagan is definitely taking it for me. Let me just tell you, Midnight Mass is definitely entering.
So you are going to tell us your top three movie and TV horror movies ever. It wasn't horror like that.
Midnight Mass wasn't horror. It wasn't horror, but
it was still tagged as horror.
Well, guys, you can join in on the show. Don't forget to call us on WhatsApp. That's you sending the message and a voice note is 080-999-30137. That is the WhatsApp number. We'll be expecting your messages on there.
And we are also live on Instagram and on YouTube at Popcorn and Reels. That is the handle you can catch us live on. We can already see OG Pluto himself has already joined the show all the way from Instagram.
Young Lens also, he calls this Young Lens Film Festival. He also joined in. Thank you for being a part of the show.
Thank you for being a part of it. And without wasting any time at all, we'll be giving you the lowdown of some of the things you are expected to enjoy on the show, as we have movies and TV shows that dropped last week. Then we have movies and TV shows that dropped this week. And then we have our topic, which is your top three horror movies and TV shows of all time. I mean, you can add honorable mentions if you want to extend it to 5, if that's okay with you. And we have box office to go and some cinematic movie gist and a little bit of some things you can catch on streaming right now.
Okay, guys, so let's jump straight into it.
Without wasting any time at all, starting off what we had last week, as we had Ivy Okujaye, who was actually supposed to be...
She was actually supposed to join us in the show, but she sent in a message with an impromptu movement, so she's out of Abuja.
Yeah, that had to do with her big movie that dropped last week, which is Osa Mede, and everybody has been saying she was fantastic in the role as she get. I mean, Ivy Okujaye, I don't expect less. Actually. I don't expect less. Like, somebody who watches movies, right, and know how to when they are like possessed or invoked or something, then they'll be like, they know how to act it, and you'll be like, let's say this is not actually catch this person.
No person should be a good guess.
Exactly.
So that one follow take join. Witchcraft is in there. But let's just continue.
Okay, moving on. We have Daniel Etim F Young movie called The Herd that also dropped last week. Then we had the Aziz Ansari movie with Seth Rogen and Keanu Reeves playing Angel Gabriel. Even Sandra Ho also was playing an angel in it called Good Fortune. Now, Black Phone 2 dropped also last week. Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein also dropped last week. Then we had Splinter Cell Death Watch. All episodes that were available on Netflix.
All 8 episodes.
And then we had Gen Z Season 2 Episode 7.
Gen
V Season 2 Episode 7. Now, moving on to the things that dropped this week. Gen V Season 2 finale dropped. And
it was a good ending.
He tried. Yes.
He
tried with the Gadokin thing that that small vampire, that vampire diary.
Yes.
This person is coming. You cannot be busy. Go kill everybody, and then they all handle like now be this.
Well,
okay. So that dropped this week. Also, we have Idris Elba in a Catherine Bigelow directed movie called A House of Dynamite. It dropped on Netflix. If you have seen it, now would be a good time for you to share with us. Let us know if it is worth checking. I mean, it is Catherine Bigelow, so the Hot Locker. I'll watch it. I will watch it.
But the Hot Locker, that was one movie that was confusing a lot of people at one point. They were like, it's too long, but it was very interesting.
Okay. So we have Dave Franco in a movie called "Regretting You." Now that dropped this week. We also have other things that dropped this week, but we are going to be bringing it to you later on as we go for this break. So stay with us, stick with us. It's the movies with your usual suspect.
Oh boy.
So this Chainsaw Man, apparently it released in some cinemas
Yes.
this week.
Yes, in Nigerian cinemas.
But now September 19, it actually dropped.
But for Nigerian release, it's September.
Not just Nigerian release, even US release. So
there's
I'm not
some-
gonna what I make an Adam as
No,
things
you see Adam.
things will
you see
come
Adam.
out. Will come out.
We talk about that. We talk about that.
Why is squeeze face?
Who rub metal you?
I mean, my knee they pain me.
Cut and come out too.
I try come out, but I don't get blade very sharp.
I don't call the good doctor. The guy are the fastest amputator. How are you, Sean Smith? I am the Don Smith. I can see you. How are you?
This girl called now.
Who be that?
Judith Sam Presco.
No.
So they call now you and a few people in the group now should they call, they relate to, they send food to and all those things. Yes, now maybe
You're fucking petty.
maybe about being petty. You just ask us whether they call us. So for that means I'm saying
The call was not for me because I am not an admin of the group.
I'm not an admin also.
He's
Since
not an
last
admin.
year, because I get my phone. I don't agree.
when-
Make me and I don't even stress.
When I say admin, you know what I mean.
I don't know.
Not literal admin, like the founders, the people.
Only for that.
There was an issue and she called me and I'm like, okay, discuss with the admins.
She not call us now.
And maybe she was just busy. I just wanted to know if she did.
I don't understand this attitude where you carry call today. What did they worry you?
Which attitude?
You have an attitude.
Let's start the
Just
show.
stressed.
Okay, guys, and we're back, and
And we are back with an attitude Chinatu that is telling us that he's just stressed. Why are you having an attitude this evening?
Really had a long way.
I mean, get out your long way.
Never we tell you
Anyways,
going to settle marriage fight.
Ify Logan is here saying hello, guys. I'm looking forward to the new series. Welcome to Derey and the new season of Mayor of Kingstown. He say all dropping today. He says this is the type of topic I like. My best top 3 horror movies are
It's
Chapter
chapter
1,
Evil Dead, and The Conjuring 2.
Okay, see, you see this list that I just gave. This is actually, now thinking about it, this is actually my list, yeah? But in no particular order. I'm not going to put it the way I arranged it, but these movies he just listed, Evil Dead.
Oh,
that is it. Can Chucky fall in? Because you see,
yes.
part
I
one
mean,
of
if
Chucky,
you want. Now, searching out, we are talking about being the month of Halloween. We are checking out your top 3, or if you want to add honorable mention, make it top 5. Your top 3 horror movies and TV show ever.
Should I be on this show? Because I don't watch horror movies, so I don't know.
So Hill House Haunting is actually a very good horror flick. Mike Flanagan Hill House Haunting is good. Midnight Mass is also good.
Midnight Mass,
and then you should check out The Haunting of Blind Manor.
Manor.
Just go on Netflix and just type Mike Flanagan and just watch all. That's what I'll just tell you. Watch all.
So all she's saying, always a delight to catch y'all. It's official. Chris Hemsworth doesn't have a bad movie. My top 3 horror movie. He does. But more they go. My top 3 horror movies of all time has to be The Grudge, Evil Dead. Evil Dead has appeared twice on the list, and the Pope Exorcist.
You watched The Pope Exorcist?
Yes.
And it wasn't horror.
Wait, The Pope Exorcist is not that Russell Crowe.
Yes, now.
God forbid that. It was.
The Pope Exorcist was actually laughable.
Even the way Russell Crowe was acting, you just be like saying, say, oh, this script is wacko, but I mean, I'm here for the paycheck.
You feel like house rent in day due.
And then he said, I have an amazing series recommendation for later. We'll be waiting for that. And he said, truth be told, I am still haunted by Chucky.
My name is Chucky. Don't mess with me. See, Chucky
Actually,
is...
Chucky did not move me that much.
What did you watch? The series, the new
Oh
series?
no, or maybe he was already grown before he watched Chucky.
Yes,
you know,
that's
if
why.
if you watch Chucky when you were
Yeah.
young,
No.
Chucky messed with generations.
Okay.
Chucky is that bad. Chucky, oh my God. So tell Akina pointer Timbela. Akina pointer Timbela. Give me the power, I beg of you. Chucky haunted. Oh my God.
So we have David from Kubwa here and saying, good evening, usual suspect. Gen V actually cooked on the finale. To be honest, Godokin was a very good villain till the end. I think I like Cypher. I
prefer
Cypher
to
is Godokin, no, you
Yes.
get. But I prefer the Cypher. Like, he was always like 2 steps ahead of everybody. Even when they call record him knows, say, oh, when I don't get my angle well. So I prefer Cypher as the villain than Godokin himself. I mean, but let's move on. Let me finish reading. He said, Until the Boys season 5, which they say could be a crossover episode. Yes, because
definitely a crossover
they said
episode.
it's going to be 6 months after the event of Gen V season 2, and also we already saw Starlight and A-Train at the end of the season. So, and they are going to join the resistance. At the rebel.
So they have their own rebel ridge.
Yeah.
Sorry, their own rebel crew.
So he said, and it's going to be crazy. It's going to be Homelander versus the Resistance. Then he went on to say, my top 3 horror movies have to be Final Destination, all
of it, yeah, of course.
I Know What You Did Last Summer. Really? But okay, it's your list. And then Chucky. Thank you.
So nobody has mentioned Drag Me to Hell yet.
I mean, good day, but let's move. Good evening, everyone. Please, I can't find Popcorn and Chill. You see they listen.
Now.
We never say Popcorn and Chill. We said popcorn and Reels.
And it's one word though.
Yes, it's together. Popcorn and Reels. REELS.
One
he
word.
Said on YouTube, or maybe I typed the wrong name. Yes, you did. Let me type it for you.
Yes, Christy, you typed the wrong name. So we are sending you the correct name now. One word, Popcorn and Reels. And as we are sending it to Christy, in case you are typing the wrong one now, correct yourself.
Correct it, oh. Don't come and be sending us
Popcorn and Chills.
Popcorn and Chills. Who are you chilling with?
Way.
Okay, so moving on to some of the things that dropped this week. We have Jeremy Allen in a movie called Springsteen Deliver Me From Nowhere. It's supposed to be a biographical musical on the life of Bruce Springsteen. And then we have all of you that have watched Poor Things with what's her name?
Watch Poor.
What's her name now? Emma
Emma
Stone. You know, she did
Which one, Emma Stone or Emma Watson?
Emma Stone now.
Okay.
You know, she did Poor Things now. You were the one just telling us about Poor Things now, where they remove her adult
Her brain.
small
Oh
child.
my God.
So
Yes,
she
yes,
and the director have collaborated again in a movie called Bugonia, and it just dropped this week.
Oh, okay.
Then now moving on. There's a YouTuber that's had his channel over 15 years. I think he started the same time with Jeremy Jones and all that. He's a movie critic on YouTube, and he has been on YouTube for like 15 years. He now went into filmmaking and decided to do his first horror feature film, and it's called Shelby Oaks, and it released this week.
In Nigerian.
No, not Nigeria.
Okay.
And then we have it. Welcome to Derey. That just had one episode that started this night, like this, as I'm telling you.
Oh, okay. So that means I have something to watch tomorrow morning.
Yes. So those are all the things that dropped this week. Yes, if you want to catch A House of Dynamite with Idris Elba, directed by Catherine Bigelow, you can find that on Netflix. It's also available for streaming and or download if you want to have that. Remember, we are still talking about your top 3 best horror movies and TV shows of all time, given the fact that we are in the Halloween season.
Hellraiser being a Hellbringer?
Hellraiser. There's Hellraiser with what's that?
So he had a lot of movies. That Hellraiser had a lot of, like part 1 to
Pinhead.
5.
Yes, I was trying to remember.
Yeah, like part 1 to, I think it's only the first 2 that were really horror. The others were just once you get the hang of it, you just well, yeah, for me, but now, you see, Drag Me to Hell.
Drag Me to Hell. Drag Me to Hell. Yeah, try. And let's give you some. Did you know that 11 years ago today, Christopher Nolan's Interstellar released in theaters? 11 years ago.
One of the greatest movies ever.
Yes, one of the greatest sci-fi movies also. Yes, and also love movies. Like love movie, because it was that movie that said love can transcend between time and space.
And then the relationship between
him and his daughter Murphy
was
was brilliant.
See, the most touching time was when they spent, was it how many minutes in one planet, and I found out that it was 11 years.
No. One I think 1 minute, is it 1 minute a bit, something seconds is 7 years. 7 years don't pass. So anytime you hear there's a horn, anytime you hear the ping, 7 years don't pass. And they were not even taken up to 1 minute. And in our world, 7 years.
And then that planet that was full of water, that they didn't know that they were entering rising tides.
That wasn't that
the planet.
Guy,
no man.
Crazy
stuff.
You can be.
I haven't seen it.
No, we know the data, but you can be part of this show.
You know why we know that? Because you don't add anything to the thought. So you just do, I say, you never watch them.
But I always come clean.
Yes,
no, it's good.
That's good. That's good.
Nobody say you don't see entire.
I saw it like a long time because, and maybe I don't just remember the plots because it happens to me.
Yeah, it happens. You started jumping universes too, like me, ba?
No wonder I know they grow from one part of your head.
You can be part of the show. All you simply have to do is join us on WhatsApp, and our WhatsApp number is 0809-993-0137. You can send a voice note if you don't want to text, or you can catch us live on Instagram and on YouTube at Popcorn and Reels. And I see a message right here saying, "Want to hear a joke?"
No,
sure.
We don't want to hear a joke. All she's saying, he forgot to add among his list Blair Witch Project and Saw.
Blair Witch Project was the first ever. Was it the first ever? I mean, it was. Yes, I can say the first ever found footage film. That was, I think it was 1998, and then that gave birth to all the other found footage movies like Paranormal Activity and the rest. So
I need to ask a question: how many people have actually watched the old movie Basket Cage?
Basket Cage.
About a boy that was Siamese, and the Siamese twins was attached to his stomach. And was like a monster.
Yes.
And the monster was like killing people, so the guy had to so they now did the operation to separate him and his twin, and that was when the twin went on a rampage killing people So he, at the end, he had to make the twin unconscious and sew the twin back to his body.
Okay, so
Basket Cage is an old
movie.
I know. I
remember Basket Cage. So Christy George sending a message here saying, "Good evening, guys. You all really look good. Where is Chinatu?" And that is Chinatu with his blue LGBT shirt.
Sudan. He's wearing Sudan.
It's a blue shirt.
I know. I don't wanted to say that.
Sure, it's a Sudan. They call this shirt.
Sudan?
I don't know. I'm just giving it a name.
What do they call it, Chinatu?
Sudan. Anyway,
I don't understand how LGBT got to this shirt. This is one color blue shirt. For
you to call it wine color.
I said one, just one.
Oh, I thought
one
you said wine.
color. It's because just a blue shirt, no other color.
Okay.
So why do you
Cornell
do
from
this?
Central area say, "Good day, guys. When it comes to horror movies, anything from John Carpenter works for me. I'm not a fan of horror movies, though." That's what he says. And here again, he says, "My top 5 horror films are Saw, Annabelle 2, Dead Silence, It, and Mirrors." Ike from Derey.
Yes, Annabelle Creation was a better this is sequel than the original, so I respect that. So let's quickly go straight into movies.
Nosferatu was horror to some people, though.
Nosferatu is deemed horror now. The old Nosferatu will be the new one.
The new one.
The new, yes, now maybe Dracula. It's a horror mystery.
But that dude act fire for this Nosferatu.
I'm
finding out it's the same guy that acted It. So here's the crazy thing, yeah. I didn't check the cast. I just went to watch the movie and was like, man, this guy they act. Only for I and a colleague of mine to be talking in the office, and the person was like, "Oh, you didn't know it's the same guy that acted It." I went back and watched it again. Like, no, man, the guy Skarsgård they act, and the full family they act, and Papa and brother and.
I think they just revealed another Skarsgård, a younger Skarsgård. I think he's like 10 or 12. Now I say, now every year the family they
unleash one new person. Not be small something. Now they don't from Skarsgård now Asgard though. I beg, let's check what's happening because we still have the box office still coming up. Yeah, so should we jump straight into movie?
Let's go straight into movie news and bring you all the happenings that you would like to know. Okay, so a couple of I don't know if it's me living in another universe, but there was an animation called Malaika with Adeswa Etomi voicing it about a warrior princess at
Yes.
one
Yeah,
point.
yeah, yeah. It's
Yes.
been a while. It's how many
Anyway,
years back?
Anyway, they are doing an animated feature film for it, and Adeswa Etomi Wellington will voice Malaika in this Malaika warrior queen, and it's a historical fantasy set in 15th century West African Empire. Now, Roye Okupe, who did the adaptation, superhero adaptation of Iyanu, is the one running it, and I mean, his Iyanu success, this thing, what's it called? Series was a success.
Was a success, yes.
And he wants to do more to draw from the Nigerian culture.
That would be fantastic. So let's see what we can create with what we have. Because the truth is, Nigeria, we have a lot of laws, a lot of folk tales that can be adapted to feature-length movies, animations, and more.
Crazy. Now, anime fans will be happy all over Nigeria, the world, wherever you are watching or listening to us right now, as Chainsaw Man, the movie, is Reze Arc.
Yes, Reze Arc.
That was made on a budget of $5 million, has already has passed $100 million. So like it is mad.
Here is the crazy thing, yeah. The studio then released like a calendar on locations where they'll be showing it in cinemas, and Nigeria was actually on the list to be released on the 24th.
They are not 17 anymore.
Today is 26th. So
I know,
Nigeria was mapped out as one of those countries that will have a theatrical release of Chainsaw Man. And that is because of the success that Demon Slayer had in the Nigerian environment. So yes, it's fantastic to know that we are not 17 people watching.
You are saying there are only 17 or 14 anime fans in Nigeria now.
Oh, now you just connected the whole thing.
So since your brain was not connected.
18 or what? I want to understand.
Well, let's move on to more gist. But in case you want to watch the Chainsaw Man, if you go on the internet, you can watch 2-hour special that is a combination of the series that had come out, so you can meet up with the movie before you go see it in cinemas.
Okay, so this message right here is saying, honestly, from vocal mannerism, I've always thought Chinatu was a girl, but keep it up. Sorry for that.
Such comments, you love them so much. You
Wow.
have to read it to me. You feel it puts me down. I don't know, you like it, but it's fine. It's fine.
But you are the one who says we should read messages now.
No, that's not true. I mean, you would
It's
have
the
as well
message.
skipped it.
Why
Not
would we
make you
skip
feel
a
bad.
fan's message?
A fan. Who they fan you?
That's the problem
Who they
now.
fan
He's
now?
a standing fan. And
So is
well,
this
let's
person
move
from
on.
Instagram?
No, it's
from
on YouTube. It's from Emmanuel.
Okay.
Emmanuel from YouTube.
It's fine, Emma.
So Mike Flanagan has wrapped filming on his Carrie's TV series. There was the old Carrie.
I am looking
Then they now did
forward-
another Carrie with
That's the
Chloe
movie
Grace
now.
Moretz. Now, Mike Flanagan has wrapped up filming on his own Carrie
The
TV
reason
series.
why I am going to be so hyped about this is the way Mike Flanagan plays with his telling. He doesn't do this straight one telling of no, the guy is fantastic. If you watch The Fall of the House of Usher, you would understand that he knows what he is doing. The Fall of the House of Usher is also a movie that some people would consider horror.
Series.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't want to say seasonal movie. Well, let's go.
Moving on, Guillermo del Toro says he'd rather die than use generative AI. Now, he said, my concern is not artificial intelligence, right? But natural stupidity.
Yeah,
I think that's what drives most of the world's worst feature. He's not against artificial intelligence,
But
right?
it's that he feels his laziness and
It's
stupidity.
laziness, because not just him. Michael Bay, I think a couple of years ago, I think 2-3 years ago or so, when the movie Six Underground, when
Yes.
Six Underground dropped, Michael Bay said something about
Do you know, before you talk about Michael Bay, do you know I've still not finished 6 Underground?
that movie just scattered, just chaotic.
I have
just anyhow.
still not finished 6 Underground.
So when Michael Bay was asked that time, he said, one thing he can say about AI is AI doesn't create, it just imitates, and it will create a whole bunch of lazy people. So to all the original creators out there,
Continue
have
creating
no
them.
fear.
Yes, because the thing about AI, it keeps taking from a pool. So if nobody adds creatively to that pool,
Yes.
what you'll be seeing is mediocre. So yeah, that's a fact.
This next news from Bluetooth's best friend, he may not like it, as Jack Black has been submitted for Best Actor Award consideration for Steve
In the Raza,
in
in the
Minecraft.
Razzies, Abi. What's that one for worst
No,
actors?
it's Razzie now.
It's
But they say
Reze.
best. Yeah.
Yes, best worst actor.
There is
now.
no best worst actor.
He will win it. He will win the best
There is no
worst.
best worst actor.
Don't worry, he's the best worst.
This
Not
next
controversy.
news is dedicated to Chinatu, because I mean he's a big fan. I'm also a fan, but I mean I just want to dedicate it to Chinatu as a victorious spin-off series focused on.
I love Victorious.
On Daniela Monet's character as Trina Vega is moving forward at Netflix, and now the series will follow Trina Vega as the newest teacher at Hollywood's most elite performing school of art. Now, a lot of people are saying, hope you are not going to do it to be focused on children because all Victorious's fans are now adults. So make it adult-centered.
Yes.
Okay, I would like to see this because to me, Trina was one of the most funniest characters. I mean, being a sister to what's her name, Victorious herself, and she was just annoying. I would like to see though, but
what?
Is it going to be like a musical, or because she knows sing like
I
that?
pray not. I pray not.
Well,
I pray not. I know fit. I beg.
Well, we have more messages.
I'll not be able to take it.
And I hope it's still going to be Trina, the annoying Trina we know.
Yes, it's still the actor. Yeah.
Okay, good evening, guys. This una show every weekend I go just the vibrate, make una do show. Welcome, guys. My best horror movies will have to be all the Conjuring collections, The Nun, Last Omen, The Unholy. The Unholy was really good.
Which one is The Unholy?
I forgot, but I know I watched The Unholy and it was really good. And The Pope's Exorcist and The Exorcism of God. All
The Unholy.
series. Yes, The Unholy.
I'm only seeing. Wait,
not the Unholy. Try Unholy.
Just
the
Unholy.
Yes,
Yeah.
the Unholy. See the Unholy there. 2021 movie. It's a 2021 movie.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I know.
It was a good movie.
Good anything, John.
It was a good movie. It was the telling of how the Omen started now.
It was a very nonsense horror movie.
It wasn't that horror to me, but I just enjoyed that it was like giving us an insight to what was up with the Omen. Okay, good evening, guys. My name is Osh Steele from Abuja here. Just want to add there. Okay, it says Blair Witch Project. There's a Blair Witch Project video game and it's absolutely terrifying. Truth be told, I saw the new One Punch Man and all I can say is no comment. Finally, I will add Machete as action horror because of the amount of gore in the film. Special greetings to Chinatu.
Okay.
So here's the crazy thing, yeah. A lot of fans are a bit disappointed with the new One Punch Man. And that's because of the stop motion that is being used in One Punch Man. Everybody had expected that with the time that has elapsed and with the rise of new method of making animation, full motion action fight sequences, and given that this is the finale, they were expecting that they would go all out. But now they downplayed the budget, gave it to a hentai producer, and then he's using one stop motion. Meaning if somebody is walking, you won't see the legs move. You just see the character like as if it's one cartoon and they just pan. So the animation is quite drab. But if you have watched Berserker 2016, 2017, if you watch One Punch Man, you will appreciate it. I'm just telling you so that you will see something bad and you will know where to reference what can be good, please.
Okay. Now V all the way from Garki said, "Hi guys, I hate horror, so forgive me if my taste is whack." No, don't worry.
Don't worry, it's your taste, eh?
The Final Destination movies, that franchise made me so paranoid. Fear Street franchise and then It Part 2. That one scene with the old lady still haunts me. That scene where the old lady was naked and was climbing. Yes, I get you. And then honorable mention has to be Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. Some episodes were extremely dark. Okay.
Sabrina?
I mean, no say everybody fear gets the different.
Well,
now for me, this is Christy from Kuje. For me, my 3 horror movies are The Nun, Strain. Oh yeah, Strain, and The Conjuring. Good evening, guys. You all are doing great. Thank you.
So all of us are dead. Is
it not that Netflix this thing?
Yes. You didn't like it.
I don't even bother myself.
It was good, but then if you know that there is an anime that it tried to make up from, you would know. But it was still good. The zombie thing was good.
So if you look at here, say another of my top 3 horror movies are Insidious. Yeah, Insidious actually dope. Freddy, Insidious one there. Freddy versus Jason and Drag Me to Hell. Now, Drag Me to Hell is one of a kind scary horror movie. I forgot to add Jeepers Creepers 1. Oh,
yes, Jeepers Creepers made me not pass people's farms. Like
Jeepers
I
Creep-
literally could not pass anywhere else.
Jeepers Creeper. Oh God. I
It
beg.
was scary.
And James from Uye has saying, good evening, guys. The Conjuring 2, Annabelle Creation, and The Nun are my top 3 horror movies that I have seen.
You know how crazy about it is that I watched Jeepers Creepers, then still going back to watch Smallville, and the part where Clark was the scarecrow.
Yeah.
Do you know I was still scared? Like Jeepers Creepers
Come
scared
on,
me in
Jeepers
that
Creepers.
way. Oh.
Where he will be removing people's face
So
and
if you were scared, why do you watch this thing?
That's
That's
the
the
fun.
It's the thrill. It's the adrenaline rush.
Yes,
that's what you enjoy when you watch
that's
horror
the thrill.
movies.
You said you were scared even after.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
now it's like watching Egg of Life, or what's the name of this other Nigerian movies? Igodo scared me. Yes, Captive. All those movies.
Evil Man.
Yeah, they were scary, but that doesn't mean
Oracle.
Organigwe. You understand? Witches.
Mm-hmm.
No, even the witches, the first witches.
Yes. That first witch.
I'm not
yes,
collect
when
sweet
it-
from anybody.
When it was.
Say person call you, can't give you sweet for school. I did not collect it.
You don't live up to your body, though, but it's fine.
Which one is you not live up to your body? I collect sweet from your hand.
No, like you shouldn't be scared.
Why? Because I'm big now.
If like they exchange our souls and I am you with this your body. No, but I'm just saying if I have this body
God forbid, God continue.
and this is me.
If I know the fear.
You must only go there.
Okay, you can still be part of this show. Tell us your top 3 horror movies and TV show of all time. 0809-993-0137. We're live on Instagram at Popcorn and Reels and also on YouTube. Now, moving on to some more cinematic movie news. For those of you who catch the movie Mitchell versus the Machines, back then, a sequel. Yes, a sequel is in the works right now and is coming to Netflix.
I would like to see it because
It was those 2 robots. Those 2 robots.
are very annoying.
Those
robots.
are the problem.
Even the girls and the dogs are very annoying, but I would sure want to see
So
it.
I'm not following Michelle and the Machines.
It was